Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Cipher Providence, back at it again with another YouTube video. Progress on the tier list is that since I'm doing it in post, I'm recording it in segments, and right now I have the first part done, and I'm waiting on the next part, which is me having to find a way to record it, because I realize that the way I'm recording it and shit is fucking hella harder. The way I'm doing this video is hella harder than like I thought it was, because I have to like sync it up, record it in parts, and then like since I'm not doing it like a live recording, honestly I might go back and just do a live recording. I just have to figure out how to do it and how to get my voice on there, which if I can figure out how to do that on my Chromebook, I'll just do that. I'll straight up just do that. That'll be smarter, it'd be easier, it'd be everything. So if I could do that, then I'll be set. But if not, I'll just keep on recording it the same way. I'm not gonna delete the video I have currently just in case. But if I figure out how to do it the way I want to do it, then I'll be fine. So that's the progress. I'm gonna look it up today, as in Tuesday today, since, well, I mean, it is Tuesday as of right now anyway, but it technically isn't Tuesday for me until I go to sleep, and then it'll be Tuesday. So that's that. Ooh, shit. So what we gotta talk about? Well, I survived rent. I thought I was gonna die. I did not. And with how I'm conducting myself and conducting my savings and everything, I will finally, I know, right? This is a shocker. You can see how like joyous I am. I'll finally be able to save. Oh shit. What else? Ooh, we also got those fucking trailers that got released as Comic-Con. The Venom, or not the Venom, but the Spider-Man trailer for the new game that's coming out. And then we also got the Mortal Kombat trailer for both the Umgadi and the what are they called? And then the Combat Cast as well, which is fucking awesome. We're gonna talk about the Spider-Man trailer first, and then I'll talk about the Mortal Kombat trailer after. So actually, no, switch it. We're gonna talk about the Mortal Kombat fucking shit first, and Spider-Man 1, because I'm more excited to talk about the Spider-Man 1, so I want to keep that for last. So those two Mortal Kombat trailers were insane. Like the Umgadi trailer was so good. Like I don't know who Lee May was. Like I'm like a Mortal Kombat fan, but I'm not like a crazy Mortal Kombat fan, so I don't know every single character. But Lee May was good. Her combos and everything were awesome. I like how they also timed some of the moves and everything with like the timing of like the music and shit in the background. That was pretty awesome. They had Tanya, who I like Tanya as a character. I don't like the design that they have for her right now. I'm hoping that they change it, cause like aside from the design being kind of whack, it's like, you know what? I like her gameplay, so I'll still play her. But it's like, damn. Cause like, if you remember, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, if you remember, like MKX, when they added DLC for Tanya, like her whole thing was like, I don't know, she was just like, she didn't look like an old grandma, you know? She looked younger and everything, and like her outfit and everything I thought was cooler. But with the with this new design, she looks like older, significantly older than both Melina, who previously it was like slightly hinted at them being like potential like lovers and or just super close best friends. So it was like seeing like new fucking Tanya. It's like, how are we doing that? If we're doing that, how are we doing that, you know? We're really gonna have Grandma Tanya with like a significant, like not significantly, but like a slightly younger for Melina. Feels kind of weird. Hopefully they don't do that shit. But I don't know. Not that I would mind. It's just that like, it's like I just have problems with age gaps for people, depending on her age and depending on if she's actually a grandma. She just looks like a grandma, and I just don't want them to do like, oh, a super young character being with a grandma character, because that feels weird, you know? Aside from that, Tanya seems cool. I like her gameplay. Out of all of them, she impressed me the most, I would say. Her bow staff and everything, and how like kind of smooth and like liquid it was, just like instantly got me like attached to the character. And then I would say like second place for me was Baraka. Baraka's gameplay just seemed like so like push heavy. It felt like no matter what combos you were doing and what moves you were doing, he was always like pushing you back towards the corner, or he was always like going forward with his momentum and everything for all his moves, which was really fucking cool. I also like how for this game in particular, they're giving Baraka more for his character. Like I said, I'm not a huge Mortal Kombat fan, so I don't know like all the fucking lore. But from like what I've heard, he's not really like that super deep of a character. If anything, he's kind of like more like a jobber character that's just like there to lose. But it's like I like how they're giving him, even if he's still gonna be one of those like low tier jobber characters that just gets jobbed out for anyone else. I like how they're giving him like more character depth, which is really fucking cool. I like how they're gonna fucking make the whole like Tarkatans and everything not be like necessarily their own race, but have them be like a fucking like it's a disease at first, and then as the disease grows and everything, they start to like, I guess, kind of band together and form as like a tribe or something, and then they become the Tarkatans. I like how that's the story they're going with Baraka. And then also, if you're paying attention to the trailer, there was the shots of fucking Baraka, which was really cool. The reason why I'm looking up is because like it's probably because it's foggy as fuck right now, but like there was just like a blinking light in the sky, and like I believe in like the supernatural and shit like that, or I want to believe in it. There's no like hard evidence for it, aside from like, you know, he said she said type shit and whatnot. But like aside from that, like, you know, I kind of believe in it to an extent and shit. So I'm like just saying it. I wasn't like, oh yeah, that's 100% a UFO, but I was like, what if, you know? Anyway, getting back to the video, or to the topic at hand. If you're paying attention to the trailer, you saw that they did have Chameleon in the game, and the fact that she kind of wasn't a part of this trailer leads me to assume that her character is just gonna be like, she's gonna be a cameo character. Now, if you're wondering what cameo characters are because you haven't been keeping up with the game, or you're not like that crazy of a Mortal Kombat fan, and so you don't really know, they're doing this whole like assist character thing. Like if you've played like tag team fighting games where they like, you could choose a secondary character and then you like call upon them and then they'll do like an attack or something. It's basically that. So they're doing that, and then those are what the cameo characters are. They're basically assist characters. You press like a button on your controller or a keyboard or whatever, depending on what you're playing on, your fight pad, and then you fucking call them out, and then they'll fucking do a move or like grab the opponent, hold them still, something like that. And then you could combo off it, or maybe it stalls the enemy, gives you some time to think, shit like that. So I think Chameleon is gonna definitely be a cameo character, which is cool. I'm not 100% like into like the Chameleon lore, so I don't really know anything about her character. But if as long as she's included in the game as like in any capacity aside from just being a story character, I think that would be pretty cool. I'm all for having like huge rosters of characters, and even if it's in the form of like assist characters as well, I'm also down for that. Moving on from that though, onto characters who are in the game. Oh my god, that fucking combat cast trailer. So, a while back, around, I want to say it was around like when the game first kind of got announced, but maybe like a couple weeks after, there was, no, it was when they announced the prices for the game and everything, which I don't think they did until they like had like a full showcase. So that was probably like a couple weeks or like a month later. So after that, there was a leak that stated that for the DLC that they were gonna have, it was gonna be Quan Chi, Takeda, Homelander, Peacemaker, Omni-Man, and Ermac. And while a lot of people didn't believe it at the time, it was basically like it was kind of confirmed because it was like from Amazon themselves. I'm pretty sure it was an Amazon leak, and Amazon apparently had like the list of the DLC characters as long as like some of the other characters in the game as well. So it was like for like the pricing and everything, and then so it got leaked that way. And so people were like, okay, we've been through this before. It's video games. It's the video game industry. It's the leak industry. We're not gonna believe it until we see it, you know? I was one of the people who was like, yep, it's basically confirmed. And if it's not basically confirmed, I'm gonna hope it's confirmed, you know? So then we get the trailer that comes out the same day as the Umgadi trailer. And bro, seeing that it was confirmed for all those characters to be in was so fucking cool. I am basically a big fan of every single one of those characters except Quan Chi. Ermac, one of the coolest characters. And MKX, I fucked with Ermac. I low-key wanted like to main him, but then they added Jason. So I was like, okay, if I like actually start picking up the game and everything, Jason's my main, you know? Then they added, then there was Takeda. Takeda, of the like combat kids, basically Cassie Cage, Jackie Briggs, I think his name was Kenji. I'm not entirely sure, but the bow nigga, and then Takeda. I loved Takeda the most. I thought he was the coolest. I thought of the four, he had like kind of the coolest like story, background, everything. I think Cassie's like my second favorite of them, but she was also like kind of like the poster child for the game of both MKX and kind of like not entirely 11, but it's like she was prominent in 11 as well. So it was like, you know, like not to say like, oh, it's a bad thing that like Cassie was like put center stage or whatever, but it's like, well, and it's not to say that I don't like things that are popular, but it's just that like, you know, having like kind of like my own character that I could vibe with, it's like I prefer that more. Or having like a character that's slightly more interesting, I like that more than having like a popular character or something, you know? So seeing Decay in the game, really fucking awesome. Then we have Omni-Man. Now, to preface this, I am not a fucking Invincible fan. Not to say I hate Invincibles, I just have not watched the show, so I can't say I'm a fan. But to see that character in all his glory drop down from the fucking sky like he did in the trailer, whew, had me hyped. And like basically like knowing that he's like not, obviously he's not like entirely a one-to-one Superman clone, but he's like a Superman clone type character. It was cool. But also because of the leaks and everything, and how people are like, oh, how are they gonna do Omni-Man and Homelander? They're both basically Superman clones. It was cool to see Omni-Man, because, like, okay, we know, A, that the leaks are basically true at that point. And also, B, we know that, like, just that, basically the leaks were true. So knowing that, I was like, okay, bet, now we know that Homelander's here. And we know that the nigga Homelander's here. So then, moving on from Omni-Man, seeing that nigga Homelander in the game, you do not understand how much I fuck with that. Along with Peacemaker. You know what, actually, warning, I'm gonna skip Homelander for a second. I'm gonna go to Peacemaker. Peacemaker, one of my favorite TV shows I've ever seen. Deadass, 100%. One of my favorite TV shows I've ever watched. I enjoyed it from start to finish. I'm pretty sure it was like episode 7 or some shit. They brought in like, I forgot what song it's called. But the song that they brought in, like, I was already loving the show. But at that point, when they brought in that song, and I've never heard the song, by the way. So, but, like, they brought in the song and everything. And, like, the whole, like, segment that they had the song playing in. And how, like, it was kind of, like, setting the presence for, like, what was going to happen and everything. I was like, oh, shit. This show was, like, a huge-ass W. So seeing Peacemaker in this game is going to be awesome. I'm interested in seeing how he plays. Obviously, he uses, like, his guns and everything, and he has, like, his fighting style and everything. So I'm interested in seeing how, like, he plays out. I hope they add in, like, some, not can't. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna finish my thought. I hope they add in, like, some cameos from the show, but also I hope they add in, like, his eagle, because for those who don't know, in the show he has a pet eagle. I'm pretty sure his name's, like, Eagly or something. And so, hopefully he's in some of his moves. You can hear him in the background when Peacemaker shows up. So, if he's at least in the background of the audio, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna have that nigga be in the game, to some extent. Whether he's in the intro, or whether he's, like, in the fucking, actual, like, move set and everything. But speaking of, like, shit like that, it would be hella cool if they did cameo characters from those characters' respective series. Because for those who don't know, they also said that they would have guest cameo characters. So me thinking on that, it would be fucking cool if they did Vigilante. Because I was going to say I wanted Vigilante to potentially be, like, a part of Peacemaker's moveset. But thinking about it, what if they did, like, Vigilante as an assist character or a cameo character? That would be fucking dope. And having characters from, like, Peacemaker, Peacemaker the show, or anything, being, like, cameo characters would fucking rule. But moving on to even bigger things, they could do that with the nigga Homelander and the boys. Fucking Butcher as an assist character? What? Like, you could do crazy shit. Like, I hella forgot. These niggas said that they were gonna do assist fucking cameo character, like, guest cameo characters. So having, like, the possibility of that, like, oh my god. So Homelander, it's really come down to, I like him as a character. Like, I like how he's written as a character. I do not believe in anything, like, I don't associate, like, I'm not one of those niggas who are like, yep, Homelander's right. No, I know he's wrong. Regardless of me knowing he's wrong, it's the same thing as, like, the Joker. Like, everyone fucking loves the Joker. The Joker is a cool character. Is he overdone at this point? Fucking absolutely. But is he, like, iconic and, like, do moments? Sorry, I'm fucking swiping at cobwebs. But, like, the Joker is just one of those characters that's, like, he's iconic. And a lot of the things he does and, like, the shit he's, like, known for is crazy. And it kind of speaks, like, to the character. To the point where it's, like, you know, like, it's just, like, I don't agree with anything you're doing, but I think you're a cool character, and I think you're a well-written character. Same thing with Homelander. Is he as iconic as a Joker? No. Is he as, like, potentially as well-written as a Joker? Depending on which Joker, sure. You can make the argument. But in most situations, no. But, like, in that same, like, vein, I think he is, like, a well-written character that you can, like seeing whenever he's on the screen. Whether it's because of how intimidating he is, how crazy he is, how, like, fucking kind of cool his superpower is, how he's, like, how, like, well-written he is, you know? It's, like, shit like that. But going off of that, I only care about one thing. And that's the brutalities. That's the fatalities that this nigga will have. I know Omni-Man is on some fucking crazy shit too, which is why I'm excited for his fatalities and brutalities as well. But my nigga, if we do not get Homelander grabbing someone and fucking putting their face through a whole ass fucking plane or some shit, or fucking, like, some crazy shit, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, if they do not reference that plane scene where he tells everyone to fucking shut up and then lets the plane fucking crash or some shit, I'm losing my mind. They just do, like, a riff on that, where instead of, like, he's like telling the fucking plane to crash, he grabs it and then just chucks it down on you or some shit, or grabs you and puts your face through the whole entire plane. Like, dead ass. Oh my god. Whew. Those are my, like, as you can see, I'm very excited for this game. But then, moving on from that, we also have the Spider-Man trailer. Boy, let me tell you, when I say, aside from that new Final Fantasy VII remake part that's coming out, I have not been excited for a game like this in a long ass while. Nigga, this game is gonna be so peak. I already pre-ordered it. They announced those controllers and those covers for the PlayStation. I'm getting those too. Oh my fucking god, this game is gonna fucking, like, oh my god. It makes me feel different, if you know what I mean. Jesus fucking Christ, this game goes so fucking crazy. Seeing everything that this game is going to have to offer, which they didn't even show off. They just showed off, like, a bunch of, like, shit that it's gonna have. They didn't show off everything this game is gonna offer. But thinking about it, and knowing that my expectations are gonna be blown, is even crazier. This is my longest video because of, like, how fucking, like, amped I am talking about this shit. But fucking, I'm so excited. I love what they're doing with everything. Like, Venom's design, so fucking good. The idea that it's gonna be hairy is cool and interesting, don't get me wrong. But I hope they, like, they divert our expectations. Because as of now, we all pretty much know that, like, oh yeah, it's gonna be hairy. Like, we're all thinking it, you know? But imagine they switch it up and it's someone else. Imagine my headcanon, or what I kind of want them to do, is to have it be Norman. And then have Harry fucking in a fit of rage and anger at Peter for, like, after he and Miles beat fucking Venom or whatever, they accidentally fuck up Norman in the process or some shit, you know? Like, maybe he's hurt, maybe he's hospitalized, some shit like that, right? Harry in a fit of rage and anger, understandably so, because, the Spider-Man accidentally, like, fucked up his father or whatever. He turned into the Green Goblin, because we know that Norman has, like, all, like, the secret projects and everything set for being the Green Goblin. But low-key, I kind of want Harry on, like, a revenge quest to go after Peter and shit, you know? I feel like that would be cool, and that would set up for a fucking cool-ass third game. Where it's like, oh, it's just like it's kind of like it's a I would have to explain it more, but it'd be like a cinematic fucking, like, ironic twist to, like, kind of the first game. That'd be fucking dope. But, oh my god. Designs-wise, as time has gone on, I have started to kind of dislike Miles' hair. I know everyone does not like his hair. Like, I know basically everyone on the internet does not like that nigga's hair. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I think I'm alright with it, but I'm kind of starting to dislike it as time goes on. Oh my god. The way they're expanding everything, the traversal, the moveset, the map itself, how they're making it bigger, I genuinely cannot wait. And seeing, like, all, like, the teaser shit they gave us, like, Miles is fucking, like, electrical shit, fucking, like, final explosion typey, like it's fucking Vegeta, and then fucking Spider-Man doing something similar with the symbiote. Oh my god. And then, like, the callback to Lee being the one to kill Miles' dad in the first game, and having that motherfucker, like, potentially get broken out of jail. So now they have, like, this whole, like, oh, like, is Miles gonna go on his own revenge thing? The slight, like, spot where you see Wraith, who I'm not gonna spoil who that is for people who don't know, but having her be spotted in the trailer is fucking cool. And then, like, the fucking carnival area, I hope that's, like, you can actually, like, walk around it and shit. I feel like that would be such, like, a dope setting, especially when it's nighttime. I hope they have day and night cycles, because being able to go there during the night and shit, whoo, I will orgasm. Pause, but I will. Oh my god, that game has me so hyped. This is the longest I've done a video for, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This is about to be a 30-minute video. But, like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the future. When I get the chance, I'm gonna pre-order fucking Mortal Kombat. I already pre-ordered Spider-Man, because that's gonna probably be my game of the year. Oh my god, I can't wait. These next upcoming fucking months are gonna go insano style. And with that, I'm out. Peace. Love y'all, pimps. Stay true to yourselves. Undesirable to undeniable.